Aloha. Good afternoon. Hello, Monday. I'm a bit later than usual. I'm very sorry. Because, and I hope this works, because this program, what's called StreamYard, it didn't want to live stream on Facebook anymore. Lost connection like 5 times. So I hope this will work. If there are viewers on Facebook and this all works, please let me know. And then we can dive in. Oh, it works. Whew, hallelujah. Goedemorgen, goedemiddag. I'm sorry. Whew. I have to land a bit now. It was like, oh no, technical things. But well, I'm still a bit, I had this big party for my son yesterday. He had his first communion, but we had this growing party. And it was quite exhausting to make everything tip top, the garden, the house. And then it rained. So we had to, whatever. So I'm a bit exhausted, but hey, this is a new week. Previous week, they told us about this is a nasty week. I want to know, was it like a week from hell? Was it hard? Was it a bit suffocating? I heard from several people who are like, oh, it was hard. It was, hi, Avi. Hello. A lot of people had really difficult moments, or were sick, or just exhausted perhaps, or very tired, or whatever, had discussions with people they love, everything. Yeah, the painting is on over here. It's the first time they because it wasn't, I didn't have it on my wall, and they said, just put it on there. It's a different week. It's different energy. Everything's different this week. Previous week, a lot of portals opened up, and now they say you can just harvest the fruits of everything you did. Did you give yourself permission, and did you react, conform to that also? That you live your life, your way, not the way whoever or whatever wants you to live, just your way from your heart. Thank you, Veerle. Yeah, it's a bit small out there in the back, but well, it's got a lot of energy, the painting. Okay, so who had a hard time previous week? And I can say, oh, not a lot of negativity. Great. For me, neither. Well, I stayed at home the whole week because there was a lot to do here. But I could feel like, we have got our own north and south pole. And I could feel like there was a lot of things shifting north, again, maybe again, south. Oh no, let's go north. Well, and that's they say that's enlightenment too, because if you take some time off to just let things go through your energy, through your body, through your head, if you want to, then everything gets in his own place or her own place. And that's really important. So let's dive in. I'm already online for 5 minutes, but okay. Week, what is it? 35. I had to peek. I wrote it down. Week 35. So together it's an 8. And that's a nice energy because I can feel. I was in the car driving. My son is to a little camp. And it was half an hour driving. And I was like, okay, just let me feel the energy already. I don't need to know the words and all that. And I could just feel like This is a new beginning for endless times. And endless could feel like the infinitive sign also, like this big, lovely energy that was just there, like a road. When you try to fly and there's like this soft pillows underneath of you, the whole road is just pillows, and whatever happens, just try to fly, and if you fall down, they will catch you. That's the energy I could feel already. So first of all, who am I? Well, my name is Veerle. You already know this. And I have a gift. I can see, hear, feel messages, energy, your blocks. That's often very hard for me. Well, not hard for me, but just hard for me to watch. That there are blocks and they are keeping you away. They're in between of you and your golden life. And that's what I want you to have. That's what I want to guide you to through messages, through my help in whatever thing we do together, but through whatever you want. And what my goal is here is to help you live your golden life. Why? And I can feel this really strong today. Why? Because I want more examples in the world. Well, first of all, for my sons, I'm very sorry. I want to be an example for my sons, and I want more people to be an example for my sons, but also for the children of the world, for your children, your niece's children, the children of your children, whatever it is. There are a lot of tons of possibilities for them to see, and they're the creators of the new world, and we can guide them. So that's really important. Yeah, you can choose Sahid, English or Dutch. Everything's okay. Hello, feeling good. Hi, Karine. That's great. Hello, good morning. So let's just dive in, will we? Week 35 already. Oh my God, it's so fast. It's really, yeah, okay. I was like, oh, is he in Sahid? Is he in Egypt? I thought about Egypt when I saw his name. But okay, week 35. And they say you already told a bit about this week because you told about the cushions of love. Hey, if you fall, it's okay. And it's fun to fall, they say. When you're like practicing like children, like learning to do all these circus acts, they're just laughing when they fall. They're just trying to fall because they like falling. This is really important. And then they say the theme of this week, I'm like, yes, love from above. And I'm like, oh, we're like, I just saw like in the circus, this rope, and you can have this one wheel bicycle. What's it called? I don't know. And they are going over it. They're walking over it. They're dancing over the rope. And I'm like, oh my God, go from one end from the rope until the other end. Just walk over it, dance over it, do whatever tricks. And then I'm like, whoa. And then they say, but feel the love from above. And I can feel the love from inside of me when I say this. And they say, well, that's what we wanted to tell everybody. If we talk about love from above, you just disconnect with yourself. Because you go, oh, that's over there somewhere. And they say, no, it isn't. Love from above, it's the lovely thoughts you have for yourself. Like, oh my God, what if I fall? Why should you think about falling? Maybe you can think about what can I do so I can stay on top of this rope? Or what can I do so that my life will be like one big party, if you want to party, or one big lovely huggy puggy, whatever. What can it be? So your thoughts, are they full of love for yourself, or are your thoughts full of what if negative thoughts? Are your thoughts full of this won't ever work? Are your thoughts full of maybe this or that will happen in the future, nearby or further away, whatever it is, maybe they will hurt me again, whoever they is. And they say, well, source says, love or above, the real power of love or love from above, they say is, can you love yourself? Can you see your whole world now, in the past also, even in the hard times, and in the future, like this pink, bubbly, fluffy situation? And that's really empowering, they say, because if you can see your past, your present, and your future as this lovely path, lovely, part of your being down here, they say, then you're like in this golden state where everything just goes because it works. It's like in flow. But if you're like, oh, I have to think this way, and you feel totally something else, like perhaps, well, there's a lot to do about freedom. I get a lot of messages about, I don't feel free, I want to be free, or whatever. What is freedom in your head, and how does it feel? When do you feel totally free? What do you do? What do you say? What don't you say? That can be really important too. What is feeling free? And they say this is really important. I think all of you had, in the last couple of months, you had this, you're like a bit stuck, maybe mentally, maybe emotionally, maybe physically. Who was a bit stuck? I had this too. I was like, and then they say, what happened just after? Like perhaps maybe you had a cold for a week, and there were a lot of thoughts. Maybe you had to sleep more, whatever it was. You were a bit sicky, whatever. Or you were like really frustrated and you wanted to, like whatever you wanted to do. What happened afterwards when you felt like, oh, this doesn't work, because you're like fighting against yourself. It's against yourself. It's not against the state, the government, the school, your kids, your husband. You're not fighting anyone else. You're just fighting you. And that's like, you're doing just this on yourself. You're just, there's a big war inside of your head. And then they say, if you feel like there's war inside of your head and you're like just projecting it out there, it will be just like a bigger war, because you're like, oh, it's his fault or it's their fault or whatever. There's nobody's fault. It's never anybody's fault. Life just happens. We all make mistakes. But if you look here, and you can combine your head with your heart, and then they say, you feel your whole self, the whole self, not just this tiny bit earthy thing that's called a body and a mind. No, your whole self. And you keep getting more, healed, more, they wanted to say hold, because if you feel healed, this is getting more and more whole. They're united with yourself. And if you feel not healed, but held, you will feel that you're being like held by whatever it is, hugged, protected, safe, and you can feel. I will say hold. They spell it like this, like you've got the word whole with a D. Oh, I have to. Yeah, like this. If you can feel all this and just feel this for a moment, maybe just hug yourself. What happens in your energy? I can already feel like if you hug with your highest self, with your goddess self, because we're all gods, just remember. And you hug yourself from this empowering feeling. What happens with your energy? I can feel like this total peaceful kind of state in myself. Like, oh, everything's fine. And if you say this to yourself, like everything's fine, not gonna be fine, everything's fine, everything is fine. And I noticed this in my conversations I have. Everything's fine, even with people I disagree about or whatever. Everything's fine, and everything will be fine. I can feel this in every piece of my energy. Everything is fine, and everything will be fine. It's just what you believe also. And it's not about belief or hope. It's about this feeling inside. This, I feel loved. And then they say, when you feel loved from your love from above, kind of energy in you, it's like the red carpet is just rolling out. The world is expecting you, applauding for you, because, and then this magical word, you are free. Nobody will tell you what or not to do. And this has nothing to do about whatever is going on. It's just, it has an impact on it, but it's just like, oh, you're free to think, to act, to feel in whatever way you want to feel, because that's what you're coming to do here on earth. And maybe you're wrong, but when you're in this love energy and you say, well, I was wrong. I really appreciate, and I think all of you do, that people can say, I was wrong. And maybe I'm wrong right now, again. But hey, I'm here to learn. If you don't make mistakes, you're not learning anymore. Hi, Avi. So, love from above, and you can feel the love from the whole universe if you want to, but you are the universe. Feel this too. You are the universe. You are a God. There's not one person like God. We're all God if we're all reunited with the oneness, the whole, whatever what the whole is. And then they say, well, the whole is a whole without a W, and then you're in source again. If you're, this is a good question. If you're reconnected, reunited, everything is one. Is there a lot of nothing or a lot of everything? What do you feel? And just put it in the reactions. What do you feel? And you can say this afterwards. And there's no good or wrong in here. Is there a lot of nothing or a lot of everything? And this is really important. It's almost the same like the glass. I've got my youngest boy, I said, I don't have a glass because everything was down there for a party. He bring me this little flamingo. Is it half full or is it half empty? And what about the emptiness? And what about the fullness? Hello, good afternoon. So is it half full or half empty? What is the energy around us? Full or empty? Half full. That's a nice one. And you don't try to answer the question about the whole universe. Just go out there. We're like just this little planet Earth inside of this gigantic big galaxy. Is there in this big, it's not just the Milky Way, everything. Is it a whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of, is it full or is it empty? Empty. Okay, really important. Maybe I'm going to do something with this, an extra whatever, workshop or something. Everything full. See, full, empty. Hi, Sophie. Okay, so we've got an empty and a full, and the glass is half full. I did the same thing. I was pulling out the weeds in my garden, and I was already thinking about this. So this was the preparing of this week, and I was like, if you think about everything in terms of energy, and you go to this level, like everything is just a little dot of dust, is it nothing, or is it everything? Good question. Think about it, feel about it, whatever. So let's dive into the power wheel, and I've got 4 cards. Let's just dive in. Okay. First of all, extra information. Tomorrow, I think at 2:00 in the afternoon, there will be the monthly overview, the monthly reading for, it is September already. Oh my God, school is starting. So let's dive in. East, not in front of the painting, East, a card, and wait, here, this precious one, my precious. And East, if you're East, just feel for yourself. We've got 4 segments. East is new beginnings, cleaning up, making some space, and new beginnings. I told this already, for whatever you want to, for whatever you want, think about the seeds you want to put into the earth, that you want to grow, whatever it is. So new beginnings and growing, but just like the start of it. I was laughing because my husband is vacuum cleaning, and he was like, whatever, it's a lot of noise. So East, if you're East in this love from above week, I can feel my grandfather in this message, because this is the way he shows himself to me. But they say this is the thing for this week. So I enjoy being East already. They say you will see this big smile on everything. And I was just like in a city, on the bus, on the cars, on the train, on the houses. And some people already see this. Like if you see a car, you're like, oh, this is like a sad car or a happy car or whatever. But you can see like faces, smiles, smileys, but like big laughing faces on everything. Maybe you already see this. Hey, beautiful. Hi, Dudia. Good afternoon. So see the smiles and feel the smiles. This is a really important message, because the people who are enjoying East, they're all talking about enjoying. This is all about uplifting your energy. Everything is maybe a bit dark, especially they show me a city. And I love going to the city, but I would never want to live there, because for me, it's the energy is a bit crowded often too, because everything is so busy. And now you can see like there's just this wonderful energy. It's in the countryside too, but there's at all these places where there's like people have to go to work in the train station. Everything is like a bit dark and dull and all that. And now all of a sudden, like you feel this power of love and this power of laughter and smiling and all this. And this is really important. Show your smile back to the bus, to the car, to the whatever, to the shops. Smile back and just enjoy smiling and being smiled at, because this is gonna change everything. Oh, this is a nice message. I'm gonna look at this one. Wait, this is better. There are the mermaids and dolphin cards. Be full of attention, it says. Attention for smiles, huh? I will read it in Dutch, the little words underneath of it, and then in English. Geef al je aandacht aan je innerlijke leiding en steeds terugkerende tekens, want dit kan waardevolle informatie voor je zijn. Wow. So give all your attention to your inner guidance and the signs that are reoccurring, because this could be very worthy information for you. Worthy? Is it worthy? Whatever. You know what I mean. Worthful information. Yeah. And the stone, it's sardonyx. It's a black stone with a little bit of gray and brown. And sardonyx helps you to find your happiness, your luck, like your lucky spot inside of you. So everything you can get rid of everything that's stuck there, but you can receive everything that makes you happy too. So it's a bit, it's a bit of cleansing. It's a lot of cleansing also, but it's stimulating yourself to be whoever you are, so you can attract the happiness, and you attract just a lot of luck. Great stone, really great stone. So that's the first. East. Who is East? Just let me know. Not for me. Well, I'm a bit of curious also. For the interaction, it's nicer to have a lot of interaction, but also for yourself. Because if you're like participating, you connect with others. That's just a gift for you. That's why I do this live. So, second one. And this is a really nice one. Can you see it? I don't know. Maybe I have to turn the lights. It's not so great for me, but is it better? A bit too much, I think. Okay. So if you're south, everything in south is balance. So exponential growth, I tell this word every time, exponential growth, but at the same time, resting. You can't only act. Nobody can just keep on going. Nobody. So resting, sleeping, eating, drinking, and doing whatever work or action you need to do, feel you have to do, want to do, need to do. Sometimes you need to do things. So that's south. And if you're south in this week full of love, I can see, the first thing I could see was a lake. Well, it was a big puddle of water, but it's like really translucent. You can just look at it. It's like it's in the mountains. And it's totally flat. It's like a mirror. You can see the clouds in it. And at the same time, I want to see well, inside of the lake. I want to see what's all there. And I just can't see because you want to dive in. And I say, well, if you want to dive in, this is like your head and your heart and your curiosity, all this together. I'm like, just dive in. And they say, well, if you dive in, it will be really cold. You want it. This is impossible. It's too cold. It's like this mountain lake. It's too cold. Then I'm like, just wear a swimming like this diving suit or something. That's a possibility. You will need also, and then they're like, and I'm like, this is not, because if it's like hard, energy is easy. And they say, okay, so what are you doing in your life that you can see and you're like frustrated and you want to know and you want to go further? You want to know what's there, what I want to see. I'm just really curious. I need to know. No. And then they say 2 questions. First of all, is it mine to see? That's really important, they say. Is it yours to see? Because perhaps, I will turn my light because with my glasses, yeah. First of all, this is really important. A lot of things we want to know have nothing to do with us. It's just a lot of energy, a loss of energy. And this is really important. Sometimes we just want to, we are curious animals, and we just want to know. And it's others' information. It's information that's not for us. And then second question, if you can't see inside, maybe just start looking in the mirror, because we could see this mirror and we could see like the clouds. But what if you look in the mirror? And if you look to yourself, at yourself, who do you see? Is there a troubled mind? Is there maybe you look very good? Can you say this to yourself? Oh, Missy, you look really good. Maybe you want to say some kind words to yourself, words full of love. Maybe you want to talk to the clouds through this mirror, because we could see the clouds. What's in the clouds? What are the messages? Maybe you can just talk to the water, because in the deep in the water, you can't get there. But the water, the whole lake is one. So if you just take one drop out of it, hold it in your hand and talk to this drop, it has all the energy of the whole lake. So it has all the information of the whole lake. And you can just hold it in your hand or just look at it, whatever, and talk to it. What's your message? What's my message? What is it to see for me now? All the people with eye troubles, now we're getting somewhere. The glass, people with glasses, with dry eyes, with allergies, that your eyes are like tearing. All the eye problems, and you know this when you look at the messages, are about what can't I see? And this, if you're south now, it has all to do about what are you ready to see now? Because if you see, you will know. You can't unsee anything. Like perhaps at this moment, this is really awkward. There's this, it didn't happen yesterday. Just a moment. You're like at this family reunion and you have to go to the bathroom and your uncle is on the toilet. You can't unsee your uncle with his pants, his ankles. You just can't erase this image. So if you can see, they say, you will believe, you will know, and you will act. I'm very sorry, but you will see different things if you're south. Be prepared. Let's see what's on the card. Inner power or inner strength. Wow, look at this one. Innerlijke kracht. Who's south? Who is going to see this week? And they say, first in Dutch, je bent veel sterker dan je denkt. Je kunt je innerlijke kracht op een veilige manier aanspreken. So you're much powerful than you think. You can rely on your inner power on a safe manner. Wow. And this beautiful stone, it's ocean jasper, and the jasper is well, it's earthing, but it's ocean earth. I was like, is it jasper? Sorry. Ocean jasper is everything about being connected to earth, but in a water manner. This is a really nice thing, really nice stone for all the people who are like, oh, I don't want to be like this stuck state kind of earthing manner. I just want to have this flow, watery, emotional way of earthing. Yeah, grounding, earth grounding it is a really, really nice one. It's water, so it releases all the tensions. It stimulates creativity. So whatever you will see, what will you do with it? Nice one, eh? Ocean jasper, really nice tone. I really love this one. South we had west. Oh my god. West. If you're west, this is autumn also. So we have spring, summer, autumn. And if you're west in the autumn, what do? Harvesting time. The apples, the pears, the maize. It's all ready. Just harvest. Let it come to you, what I wanted to say. And after the fruits and the vegetables and all that, it's the animal part. So it's all about abundance and about, is there abundance? What did I learn the past cycle about abundance? Did I permit myself to seed, to sow whatever seeds there were for me? Did I choose the right seeds? Did I give myself permission to take care of whatever I was growing? And do I give myself permission to harvest for myself and my family first? That's important too. So, in this week, love from above, and you're west, what is the message? The first word they said is peekaboo. Oh, this is so playful. I'm really sorry because I can feel like we're adults. Well, most of us are. And then you really want something and they are like playing this peekaboo. Come and get it. It's here. Oh, no, it's here. And you just want to give up or you want to get angry or whatever. Just give the damn thing to me. This you want to say. And this is like really, this can be a big struggle for a lot of us. Because you're like, I can see it. I'm almost there. And then all of a sudden, it's way back there. This is really important. Are you getting frustrated? And a lot of people who are west this week, tell me, are you west this week? You're prepared. Huh? In Dutch we say, what is it? Iets van een voorbereide man als er twee waard of zoiets. Kom er niet op. So if you know something, you're prepared. You just know that you're not going to react, but you're gonna act. Because you know, oh, this is gonna happen. What are you going to do? You're like gonna sit, you will sit back. Or you will play the game until the other one, whoever is the other one, is like, oh my God, he's enjoying or she's enjoying this game. Now it's not fun anymore. Or it's fun until they're like, oh, now I'm a bit, the game is over, just get it, whatever it is. Or you can just sit there and relax, enjoy the game, because they're like playing and you're like, oh, it's over there now. Or just don't participate. It's also whatever you feel, because sometimes they want your reactions. This game is on, they say. They're just like, which button do I have to press? And then, and then this happens. Sometimes it will be over there, and you're like this ball in this flipper thing. No, you're not going to react. Just give yourself the permission to stay in your energy. And if you feel or you think it's playful, just play the game. And if you're like, oh no, it's okay to end, just say, okay, hand it over to me. Or just put it in some place, whatever. But keep your energy high. Whatever it is, if you're not just giving attention to it, whatever it is, you know it will just be there on the table or whatever in like seconds. Oh, I didn't see all these messages. Sorry. Sophie, you can see butterflies. There are a lot of butterflies and feathers and double numbers. Yeah. The universe takes care of us, because we take care of us. That's really important. Ik zie vooral mensen die struggelen met hun fysieke klachten en emoties. Well, there's a lot of people are struggling with physical, emotional, and mental issues. And this is really important. If you feel one of these, say, just listen to yourself. What do I need right now? Because you're your past and your future, but you're living it right now. Your stone. Is it this one? Or was it this one? I think this one. Hi Vicky. Hello. Een verwittigd man als er 2 jaar. Dat was het. Ja. I'm not that good at these. Yeah. I always, because my husband, we have these sayings, and my husband combines like 2 or 3, and then I just don't remember the original one. But whatever. So, Wests. The game is on Ocean Jasper. Yeah, okay. For whoever is West, I'm really sorry, because this can be really exhausting if you let the other one play you and not the game. Don't go in exhaustion. Oh, look at this one. Explore all your possibilities. Onderzoek al je mogelijkheden. Look at this. See what a beauty. And it's a little turtle, I think. Yeah. And then underneath of it, the message, de tijd is aangebroken, first in Dutch, de tijd is aangebroken om andere mogelijkheden te bekijken. Het is een goede tijd voor verandering. So if you can see all this, now it's over there, now it's up. Maybe it's not your game anymore. If it's frustrating, stop, because you're being played. So in English, the time is there to explore other possibilities. It's a good time for change. It's changed something great. This is the same question about, is the whole universe, is it empty or is it full? What about change? Does it feel like half full or half empty? That's the same thing. We are like these creatures of habit, and we want to have everything like, let's keep it this way, it's okay, I know it, even if it's causing some pain, whatever kind of pain, we want to keep it the same way. But we are not meant to keep our life the same way. Once, a long time ago, we were like moving all of the time. We moved because of the seasons or whatever. And now we're like, oh no, we want to be here, and this is where I am, and this is where I will be for the rest of my life, and this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. How does this sound, that you have to do or stay somewhere for the rest of your life? For me, suffocating. And for you, maybe it's safe. Is it the fun kind of safe, or is it the feeling stuck kind of safe? Vandaar de drang om aan te passen in mijn zaak. Oh yes, change, whatever. I changed a lot again, and it feels really fun. My husband, he's like, he's gonna start his business, and He'd tell me, but I have to know what. And I was like, I changed a lot like the past 4 or 5 years. Everything changed big time. I think 3 or 4 times already. And then the smaller parts, well, it's fun to change. And then all of a sudden, like he's moving the tables, I can hear him readapting our house. And he was like, let's change the tables, like how the computers are. And then I'm like, oh, change. And now I'm telling him, change in your business, for me, it's easier than change in my house. So change can be in different places. Thank you, my dear Wart, for whatever you're showing me. I'm too adventurous to stay in the same place. Well, be adventurous. It's okay to be. And you don't have to ask for permission from whoever, whatever. Just go. You're free. Freedom is a big word this week. The stone from West is a jade. It's a jade from Tibet. It has a little cross. Can you see? Whoa. I never noticed this. A jade of Tibet stimulates your gifts. It stimulates and makes these gifts stronger. So you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, but you don't live it to the fullest. You don't use it to the fullest. And what you need is to be liberated of thoughts, emotions, whatever, so you can have this, they say, happy and free energy to just do, to explore, to listen, to make faults and learn from them. That's okay too. So this is if you want to learn, you want to grow, it's a really great stone. I don't use them in my bed. I often say, oh, this stone is in my bed. No, this is really a good stone to just hold in your pocket or in your bra or whatever. Just whatever, explore. So, last but not least, the last 2 stones are the same from previous week. So this nice one, and all the ladies who were in I was like in the treatment, but it's not a treatment. Last week were from living whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, they say it was a treatment. A treat or a treatment. It's just what you want to see. Who were there? We had a session where we used a lot of lapis. I was like knocked off my feet afterwards. Okay, so if you're north, north is the segment. If you're there in this time of your life, you can have some rest. I can feel north too. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Physically, mentally, emotionally, just time off. And then also, if you get to this point of total peace, total love, or above, you can feel connected to source, to the universe, to whatever, whoever. So in this week, love, what they say as the theme, if you're north, is love messages. I was like, it's not love messages this week, it's love from above. And they say love messages. This is really important. If you're north, talk to yourself, talk to others like you want to talk to yourself also, and listen to the messages you get from others, from source, from whoever there is for you. There's a lot of love messages just out there. Maybe it is just a quote you read in a magazine. Read it and feel it's just there for you. This is really important. What will it change? This is change too. What will it change in your life? Let's see. I wear a beautiful jade stone as a necklace and jade stones as a bracelet. Jade is healing, eh? It gives me a very peaceful and grounded feeling. Grounded, yeah. Some jades have grounding. I'm eliminating everything and everybody just by walking by. You're a little bit of sunshine, my dear. This is really nice. Yeah. Oh, that's what we're here too. But first, feel the sunshine inside of you. That's really important. A lot of people, and me included, often they say, "Don't say you're guilty," because it's a nice thing. But if you forget yourself, you're giving everything away. A lot of people, me included, they're like, I get happy about, when I get a smile on somebody's face, just by smiling to them or wishing them a great day or healing them or whatever. But think of yourself first. It's really important. And then what you can do is like you have this golden big pot and it's filling up, first of all, for yourself. And then there's like, and now I've got this golden big pot or whatever. And this is to just give away. And if you do it this way, it's the same with your bank accounts. You can have like different bank accounts. First, a bank account just to buy your groceries and all that. Then a bank account to save for a kitchen, a bathroom, a holiday, whatever. Some bank account, and that's just playing money, whatever it is. All these little parts. This is that too. You've got this bucket full of love. And there's always lots of love. And if you see, oh, there's a lot out of there already, just fill it up and fill yourself up the same way. And if you just do this way with your love, like you're throwing hearts and confetti, you will receive love the same amount. But never ever first throw it out in the hope to receive, because then you're throwing out already and it's harder to receive. That's really important. 2 weken citrine. Ah, yes. This is a great stone. You feel rest with the citrine because it's a quite energizing stone also. It's the sunshine stone. You really feel like this little sunshine inside of you, or big sunshine. It's the stone of happiness for me. It's just everything feels brighter. And yeah, you can feel peaceful with it, and the feeling of creation. It creates money, it creates energy, it creates happiness. So I can really understand this one. Ik draag ook de ene dag oorbellen van citrine en de andere dag van topaas. Ooh, I've got gold topaz, but not here. It was a very hard lesson, and now I feel myself every time before radiating. Oh, thank you very much. Let's see what the card says. Oh, happy change. Een gelukkige verandering. She's just all upside down. And it says in Dutch first, een belangrijke verandering in je leven zal je veel geluk brengen. So an important change in your life will bring you a lot of luck. Maybe it's lucky change, not happy change. So what I noticed is a lot of cards. Well, the cards are almost every card is speaking about change. Yeah, we just are paying attention. And then lapis, lapis and change. It's one of the, it's the best, well, not the best, maybe. Well, let's leave it in the middle. But it's a really powerful stone if you want to change. If you want to change something in your life, yourself perhaps, your habits, you want to reinforce something or delete something in your life. It's like your best friend. It's showing you and telling you everything that's true for you. everything that is about, your little sides that are not so really great for the world, whatever it is, it's a stone that helps you see where to change, where to act, why, how, when, all this. It's like the kick in your ass you need sometimes, like your best friend telling you, just go, no, and you will do. This is a stone, you ask him, you give him permission, let's do this, and it just like in front of the lines, just do it, but I will be there for you. Really nice one. Lapis lazuli. Do you have earrings of lapis or bracelets? I wear it in a bracelet often when I wear it. No, it's in my, I don't know where it is. I think in my bedroom. Really nice, strong energy. If you look at this too, polished, you can just already feel the power of the lapis. So, we're already doing this for almost an hour. Let's go to the personal messages. And I told you previous week, so you can already say, I want a personal message. If you want it in Dutch, say Dutch or Netherlands or NL. And I told you previous week I would have a message for you this week. But I still had to do the technical things. Well, I still have to do the technical things. So we're just, when it's ready, and I will announce it then, because I didn't have time with all these party arrangements. So, well, next week it is. I've got some time this week, I hope. And otherwise, it will be like in October or whatever. Dunya, I have a necklace and a bracelet, see, and earrings with sodalite. Wow. Vicky, NL. I try to remember the NL. I write it down, but Evie, another Evie. So EVDS and EVDS. Okay. Evie de Schepper. Okay. Hilde, I didn't see you online yet. Hi, Hilde. Dunya, I'd love a personal message. I'm trembling and shifting like an earthquake before a massive change. Yeah, you can feel already. Eh? The change is, well, they say the change is on. We're like in, they want to say just about, there's like this hurricane or a big storm, I don't know what it is, Ida in somewhere in America. I don't know for sure. And they told about this will be the most horrific. Yeah. Well, it would be the biggest storm in like more than 100 years. I heard it on the radio this morning in the car, and well, it was a big storm, but it was like, yeah. We had Katrina 16 years ago, I think they said. And Katrina and Ida, it was like, you couldn't compare them. And they say, well, the big storm they announced is not like an earthquake or winds or rain. The big storm is the energy storm that's happening inside of the earth and around of the earth, the energy. It's not the whole universe, it's earthy connected. So we did have the big storm, but we were looking with our earthy eyes to rain, wind, and all that. No, the big storm did happen. Graag wag ik een kans, Veerle, of course. So, let's see. I'm just going to use my pen. Just a bit in front of it. I'm just like wiggling it. Evie de Smet. With the 2 Evies. Well, Evie. Evie, what I can feel this strong reaction in my body. You could see this. I was like, and my stomach is really, it feels like there's a lot of cement in and around of it. And I feel like I can't move a lot. I just don't feel like there's something on your stomach. There's something, you say this in Dutch, hè? Wat zit er op uw maag? Wat ligt er op uw maag? They say, you're trying to swallow something that you don't want to swallow. And this thing you want to swallow is about you and your life. Don't swallow it. It just want to get out. It's like they say, whoever there is, your mother, your husband, your the whoever. Maybe it's laws or whatever. You have to do it this way. And I can feel this. It's like your teacher. It's like, if we are doing math, you have to do pa 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 pa. And this is like this really rational, manly. Nothing against man, but this isn't you. And they say, just blah, let it out. And then take some time off, and it can be just 5 minutes, maybe 5 days. It's for this weekend. Breathe in, breathe out, reconnect with yourself, and then ask yourself the questions: what and how will I do it from now on? What will you do and how do you want to do this? Start from how do you want to do this? That's the first question. Often they are like, like, I think you have an own business too. We have to do this. Is it fun to be in business this way? Or are you like, oh, this is nice to do. I really love doing this. For me, this is 1 hour of free messages. Is it, do I earn my living from it? No. Do I love doing this? Yes, because it's my week starting on Monday at 1 o'clock. For me, it feels this way. You could say do it at 9, but then the school is starting again and they're working at 9. Maybe I will shift it. Maybe I will give them some time to paint first or whatever. We could do this. See, the change is already happening. Monday morning, just dive in sweet. First, lift up your energy. What do you need? What way do you want to live your life? And give yourself the permission to live your life this way. I think this is a nice message. So, with love this week especially. Who is next? Vicky. In Dutch. Okay, Vicky. Even mijn Nederlands zoeken. Voilà. Oké. Helpt om even wat Nederlands te babbelen. Oké, Vicky, voor jou. Ik zie al onmiddellijk een hele grote, dikke rugzak. En daar steken allemaal zo van die rollen van tekenpapier. Ken je dat? Zo zitten van allerlei zo van die plannen, rollen in. En ik voel zo, als je zo door van die smalle doorgangetjes moet, die zitten de hele tijd in de weg, dan moeten die zien te kiepen en dan hebben die naar de verkeerde kant gekiept en dan vallen die er weer uit. En dan zit je met die dikke rugzak vol met plannen rond te lopen. Ofwel gaat je plannen leven en voel ze. Dit is ook een belangrijke. Als je plannen in je hoofd zitten en je kunt ze heel goed onthouden, dan wil dat wel eens zeggen dat dat iets is wat je mee te doen hebt. Maar als je plannen moet echt letterlijk met je meedragen, om ze te kunnen deftig vertellen, herinneren, wat dan ook, dan zitten die plannen niet in je hart. En bij jou zeggen ze, er zit een hoop spul. En ze noemen dat zo de rotsblokken van het verleden. Ken je dat niet? Je gaat naar ergens, je hebt een heerlijk mooie tijd en je pakt een steen mee. Een goede grote als dat even kan. En die komt in je hof te liggen of wat dan ook. Maar uiteindelijk zijn sommige van die mooie herinneringen ook gewichten geworden in uw rugzak. Dus jij mocht eens een keer een opkuis gaan doen in plannen en in dingen die uw energie nu verzwaren. Ook al zijn ze misschien nooit leuk geweest. Misschien zijn ze nooit leuk geweest, dan mogen ze er heel dringend uit. En echt te zeggen van, weet je wat? Hans en Grietje gewijs, je gooit er af en toe een plan of een steen uit. En dat is zo van, Vicky was here. En dat is helemaal oké. En zelfs als niemand die ooit opmerkt, ze zijn tenminste uit uw rugzak. Maar misschien pikt iemand een plan van u van ooit op. Hè? Of misschien wilt je dat iemand cadeau doen. Hè? Kan ook helemaal. Het wil niet zeggen, en dan moet ik er heel expliciet bij zeggen, dat je je oude plannen sowieso moet wegdoen. Nee, je gaat het even allemaal opnieuw bekijken en gaan zien, wat neem ik mee, wat neem ik niet mee, wat mag er misschien wat aangepast worden, veranderd worden, change. En wat ga ik dan nu eerst doen? Ook een ding, hè? Want een plan laten blijven zijn, niet echt wat dat we willen, toch? Hè? Zo later op je sterfbed zeggen, oh, ik had nog zoveel leuke plannen. Leef ze dan, hè? Even zien, heel erg bedankt. Moet ik even laten binnenkomen naar het juiste plaats. Ja, Evie, laat het eens even binnenkomen. Dat is heel belangrijk. Dat je even gaat voelen van, ja, wat is dat dan juist? Wat ligt er? Misschien dat je dat deze week pas gaat tegenkomen. Ah, dit, dat verteert precies niet goed. Oké, goed. Dankjewel voor de info. Uw lichaam geeft zoveel info. Dat is voor iedereen, hè? Petra, sta jij eigenlijk op voor een boodschap? Ik zal u erbij schrijven. So, who's next? Veerle. I had to look. Veerle. In Dutch? Veerle. I thought it was Dunja. But it's just next to the last E. Veerle. Dunja, you have to listen, they say. It's for you too. Veerle, voor jou. Ze zeggen de bitterheid die er nog een beetje zit. Er zitten nog zo restjes bitterheid. Sommige wat groter, sommige wat kleiner. De bitterheid meegeven met het water. Ze zeggen nu meteen, en nu gaat ze echt ambetant worden. Hè? Want eerst is het geen water en dan is het weer wel water. En ze zeggen, maar we hebben niet gezegd spring in het water. Je geeft de bitterheid mee en de verbittering mee met het water. En wat komt er in de plaats van de verbittering? Want daar komt plaats vrij. Mag je zelf invullen, maar een goede portie liefde, zoals een fijn vliezen dekentje over je heen. En dan rust. Dat zou niet verkeerd zijn. Verbittering. Geef al uw laatste restjes verbittering, whatever dat ook allemaal is. Geef ze gewoon allemaal af. Wat zijt je met verbittering? Verbittering, zeggen ze, heeft te maken met uw gezicht naar het verleden leven. Niemand wordt er vooruit geholpen door naar het verleden te leven. Niemand. Zwaar, hè? Ja, Dunja, dat is juist. Ik zie je nu reageren. I feel it. Ja. Dus er zit nog verbittering. Voel een keer, waar zit die verbittering? Als bij alle twee, als bij iedereen die verbittering of iets anders, waar zit dat in uw lichaam? Wat heb je nodig om dat in beweging te brengen? Om dat te veranderen van textuur, van vorm, van wat dan ook. En ga dat echt door je lichaam eventueel laten bewegen. Dat kan geen kwaad. Totdat je een uitweg vindt of een manier vindt om het op te lossen, om het eruit te helpen, wat dan ook. En je kunt letterlijk gewoon zeggen, hè, wat ik vaak doe als ik iets afgeef aan het water, is ik schrijf het gewoon op of ik steek het in intentie in een blad papier. Ik vouw er een bootje van en ik zet het op het water. Keep it simple. Mag nog een extra S'je bij. Hè? Kiss, keep it stupid simple. Hè? I feel it too. Geweldig. Dankjewel. Is er weer spot on werk aan de winkel. Nee, geen werk. Gewoon mogen doen, mogen bevrijden of wat dan ook. Hè. Noem het geen werk, want dan is het weer... Maar heel, heel graag gedaan, alsjeblieft. Doen, ja, dat ben ik al een hele tijd, alle stukjes verbittering los te laten. Zeker de stukjes die plots komen oppoppen. Stukjes die plots komen oppoppen, dat is echt, dankjewel, alsjeblieft, hier, vrij. Hè? En het zijn er heel veel. Het papieren bootje wordt het. Ja, het papieren bootje is gewoon zo fijn om te doen. Neem dan wel fatsoenlijk papier, want je geeft het aan de natuur. Hè? Denk daar even over na. Zo geen chloor of zo daarin misschien. Hè? Water is wel een thema. I know. So, my dear darlings, full of love. I wish all of you a week full of love. It's just that's everything. If you can feel the love, give yourself permission to be love. Well, your whole world, your whole energy, physical, mental, emotionally, pure energy, it will be love. And if it's love, there will be flow, there will be energy, there will be abundance, there will be everything right there, just in front of you. For some people, it will be like, sometimes it's over there and then it shifts. Don't fight it. Just feel it, accept it, like it's already here in your hands, and then it will. Antonia. Lots of love for you too. Thank you, Evie. Petra. So enjoy a week full of love. Love yourself to the max. And please let me know here in the reactions or whatever. Oh, more hearts. Thank you too. Let us all share the love. Just put whatever you experience. Keep posting it under in the reactions under the video, and just share the love, because shared love is it makes it even bigger. So share the love, but first receive it, feel it, live it, and then share part of it so it can grow exponentially bigger. Bye bye.